Hi and welcome. I'm your host Vedika. Let's begin. Amateurs seek the sun, get eaten, power stays in the shadow. These words, famously spoken by Robert Downey Jr. during his portrayal of Mr. Strauss in Oppenheimer, actually resonates deeply in the corridors of power where the true influencers stay away from the limelight. In American politics, such shadowy figures from the notorious deep state, a clandestine and formidable network entrenched within government institutions, intelligence agencies, and the military. Veiled in secrecy, the deep state is accused of orchestrating a symphony of manipulation, pulling strings behind the curtain to safeguard its interest. Think yourself, why does the United States have a misdemeanor for waging wars across the globe? The answer might just be that the deep state thrives on the currency of conflict, minting power from the machinery of war. Through calculated maneuvers, this clandestine coalition exerts influence over the federal government by subtly shaping appointments, swaying policies, and steering decisions, all in the pursuit of preserving their grip on power and safeguarding their vested agendas. The situation of the current Joe Biden administration is no different. The deep state's covert control has manifested itself with chilling clarity. Within the span of 3 years, the Biden administration has plunged the world into a turbulent vortex. Whether it's the abrupt withdrawal from Afghanistan, leaving a trail of abandoned weaponry, or the audacious instigation of the Ukraine conflict with an abundant supply of arms, the deep state's hand in global affairs is becoming increasingly visible. Under Biden's helm, tensions are soaring on a global scale. The administration has sown discord on two fronts. First, by igniting a war with Russia, casting Europe into an ominous shadow. Then further east, provoking the perilous war between Taiwan and China. However, amid the tumult, a sinister trend is emerging, one that is being ignored from a casual observation, the transformation of once deep state politicians into mainstream leaders. The rising prominence of warhawks within Washington, D.C. is an alarming signal of the deep state's ascent. In a discreet yet significant shift, the Biden administration designated Victoria Nuland to assume the role of acting second in command at the State Department. For the unaware, Victoria Nuland is one of the orchestrators of the Ukrainian conflict through her involvement in the 2014 Euromaidan protests and is now stepping into the spotlight. Her previous actions speak volumes, including a deal with Igor Kolomoisky to engineer Zelensky's ascent as a puppet president. Simultaneously, General Charles Brown, a known proponent of confrontation with China, has risen to prominence. Known for his purported ties to the American military-industrial complex, Brown was confirmed by the Senate Armed Services Committee as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, succeeding Mark Milley. His fervent belief in the inevitability of a US-China clash in the Asia-Pacific region, coupled with growing calls for aggression on multiple fronts, signifies a dangerous trajectory. Last year, John Bolton, another controversial former US national security advisor, notorious for advocating interventions in various countries, publicly stated that Russian President Vladimir Putin is on the US target list, even suggesting an assassination. While Bolton's direct influence might appear to wane, his associates are seizing power with renewed vigor. These once behind-the-scenes architects of geopolitical instability are now parading onto center stage, occupying key positions within the federal government. The deep state has a legacy of illegal coups, civil wars, and invasions that all paradoxically made the problems they were supposed to solve worse. These warhawks now occupy positions of authority at the highest levels. The deep state's war lobbyists, who are no longer content to operate in secret, are guiding the world at a crossroads where history and destiny are destined to collide. There appears to be something sinister approaching.